Hey everyone, welcome to Sanketik live classes. Join our live classes and explore our website for videos, notes, and shopping links from Amazon, Flipkart, and others. All links are in the description below. Let's get started. Uh, Today, we are going to discuss about file permissions and ownership in Linux. File permissions and ownership in Linux. Before proceeding into today's session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, in the last class, we have discussed about file operations commands in Linux. So first of all, we have started with the touch. Touch is used to create empty files and for also creating multiple files, and then we have used ls for showing the files. Uh, Next we have started with cp to copy the files, and then here I am giving the just overview of the last class. If you want the detailed explanation about each command and how to execute those commands, then please watch our previous tutorial. And okay, and next we have used mv. Okay, so MV is used for renaming and for also moving the files. Next, RM for deleting files permanently, also for multiple files and deleting folder. Next, we have used mkdir and rmdir for creating and removing. And next, rm-r for removing non-empty folders. Okay, this is about our previous session. Now let's start our today's session. Today's session is about permissions, file permissions and ownership. And ownership. First, our topic is understanding the file permissions. This is our subtopic. Understanding file permissions. Uh, In Linux, every file and folder has permissions that define who can read, write, or execute them. Okay. So in Linux, every file and folder has permissions that define who can read and who can write. Next, who can execute them. There are three types of users and three types of permissions. Okay, we are having three types of users and three types of permissions. Let's understand this with the simple examples. So first of all, I will start with for understanding this in a practical way. Now I'm going to Ubuntu. In Ubuntu, first we will start with ls-l. This is to view permissions. This is to view permission. See here, total 44. Okay. Then rw r hyphen hyphen r hyphen hyphen 1, like that it is mentioning. So these are the file permissions. Okay. These are the some file permissions. Okay. So here first we need to understand what is this RW, what is this R, okay, and what are the hyphen. Each and everything we need to explore. Okay, so first, here I'm going to mention. So first of all, this RW is there, right? RW is for user has read and write permission. R for read and W means write. Okay, so user has read and write permissions. Then uh, R hyphen hyphen means group. It's a group has read only. Okay, and next R hyphen hyphen others have read only. Okay, others have read only. Everything and every point we need to remember. If you understand these points, it's okay, fine. But if you didn't understand any point, then please comment below. And also, don't go for in-depth analysis in the initial days. Just try to understand. If you don't understand also, then you can simply move forward without stuck in there. Okay, next. So here and also this hyphen is there, right? So hyphen will tell us about the file type. Okay, hyphen will tell about file type, whether it is regular or not. Okay, so here we need to write everything in the, I'm mentioning everything in the notes so that you can understand easy way. uh, First, RW, it is started with RW, right? What is this RW? RW will tells about, wait, I will take one more extra space. User has read and write permissions. Okay, next, hyphen R. So for that we need to keep one arrow. Group has read only. Okay, next, R hyphen hyphen is there, right? So here also we need to mention hyphen hyphen. So here there are two R's, right? One, this is one R, this is one R. Okay, I'm telling about both. Others have read only. Next, this tells about file type, regular file. Okay. Okay, next. R. R means what? Read. Read I will take some small. View file content. Next. W. W means write. Means modify or edit the file. Modifying or editing the file. Next thing. X. Execute. It's better to maintain like this. Sorry, it's run. Run the file as program. Run the file as program. Okay. This is, I think you don't need too much explanation about this. You can, by seeing it, this, you can understand. Okay. If you didn't understand, then please comment below. I will try to explain in the next session one more time. Okay. Next, section 2. In section 2. So here we had learned about understanding file permissions. Now changing the permissions. Okay. How to change the permissions. So we can change file permissions using the chmod command. Okay. There are two ways to use it. First one is the symbolic method and the numeric method. Okay. First one is the symbolic method and the next one is numeric method. Let's learn both one by one. Okay. First one, symbolic method, right? Symbolic. For understanding this, we need to go to Ubuntu. Now I am going to clear this one first. And now I am giving the command chmod u plus x. What is this u? What is this x? I will tell you. Okay. Sample.txt. Okay. So if the command executed successfully, if it is not showing you any error, means that is a successful command. Okay. So now what is this? We need to understand what is this u and what is this x, right? So here u means user, or we can say owner. We can say person who created the file. Okay. Person who created the file. Next, G. So here we don't see G, but later you will see G. But I will also tell what is this G is. G is nothing but here group. Group of users. For suppose here owner is for suppose I will let's write here our institute. Okay. Just assume that he is a Sanketik, he is a owner. Okay. He is the institute. Okay. Now group of users means who joined in that institute. Okay. So here it will be like example for this is students. Group of users means students. This is the institute. This is the students. Okay. Next. Space. O. O means what? Others. All users in the are users. All other users in system. All other users in system. Okay. Okay. U means user, G means group, O means others. And here I had used one more thing, right? 2 plus x. What is this plus x? Plus x. So here plus means add and x means execute. Add, execute, permission. Add, execute, permission. Okay. Here we have added the execute permission, right? Now we are going to see about how to remove write permissions from the group. How to remove write permission from the group. For doing that, here I am going to give the command like chmod. See, here I had mentioned G, right? Okay. G means group. Okay. G hyphen W sample.txt, same sample.txt. Okay. Now let's see what is G and what is, what is hyphen W. Okay. As you know, G means group, and here hyphen W. Remove write permissions. W means part we can we had discussed about, right? So here hyphen W. This is the normal W. This is a hyphen W. Hyphen W means minus. Minus means plus means adding. Minus means removing. So here removing. Remove what we are removing? Write permissions. Okay. Remove write permission. Okay. Now we had discussed about the file permissions and how to change the permissions, right? Now we are going to discuss about how to set read only permission for others. How to set read only permission for others. So here, I tell you about O means others, others, right? Here we are going to discuss about the others. How to set read only permissions for others. For doing that, here what I'm going to do is chmod O equal to R. Sorry, yeah, O equal to R. Sample.txt. Okay, successfully executed. Now here we can discuss about this one. As you know, O means other and equal to R. So here I mentioned equal to R, right? What is that equal to R? Here I will tell you. Equal to R. Exactly. Read only permission. Here we are giving the permission for others for only reading, not for writing or modifying anything. Okay, exactly. Read only permission. 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . . . . . . . . Okay. Next, I already told you that we are having two types of methods, right? One is symbolic method. Okay. Next one we are going to discuss about numeric method. Numeric. Hmm. So for numeric method, here we are having some numbers. By adding them together, it will form a three-digit number. That three-digit number will tell about that permission type. Okay. So here, example, chmod 755. Sorry, sample.txt. chmod 755 sample.txt. What is this 7? What is this 5? What is this 5? Again. Okay. So here we are going to discuss about those. Okay. Now here I'm mentioning number, meaning, permission. First number is 7. And what is the meaning of this number is 4 plus 2 plus 1. Okay. So here that means that RWX. Okay. R means 4, W means 2. Okay. X means 1. Okay. Later you will understand clearly. Just try to understand. RS, just be with me. Just move forward. 6. 6 means what? 4 plus 2. Here 4 means what? Read. Okay. And 2 means W. Read, write. Next 5. 5 means 4 plus 1. 4 means R. And 1 means execute, right? Next 4. 4. 4, only 4 means read. Next, 0. 0 means nothing. Okay. Here I will also mention somewhat in a clear way in order to avoid confusion. R equal to 4. And next, W equal to 2. These are the file permissions. Remember this point. X equal to 1 means execute. Okay. Mm. Okay. And for now, if you want to give the permissions at a time for all the files, okay, then see here, wait, ls hyphen l. See here, there are plenty of files here. 1.txt, 2.txt, 3. S1, S2, S3, Sanketik, 1, 2, 3, sample.txt. Okay. So many files are there. If you want to change the permissions for all these files, okay, at a time, then are you going to give the same command for each file? No, it will. We can do like that also, but it will be time consuming. So we, in order to avoid that time consuming, we can use here for loop. By using for loop, we can simply give the file permissions for all files at a time. Okay. But later you can understand that concept. As for now, this is fine. Next, we are going to understand the file ownerships. Okay, we have seen understanding the file permissions and changing the file permissions, right? Next, we are going to discuss about file ownerships. File ownership. So here, what is file ownership? First of all, this file ownership is nothing but an permissions tell what users can do, but ownership tells who actually owns a file. We can manage this using two commands. One is chown to change the file owner, and chgrp, okay, to change the group ownership. Okay, first one is chown, chwn. It is used to change the file owner, change file owner, and chgrp to change group ownership. Okay, so why we are going for this file ownership is uh, to tell about who actually owns a file, who actually owns a file. Okay, file has different kinds of permissions, right? So who is the owner, who is the user, like that we need to know, right? And for that we are using this. Okay, so first of all, understanding this, yeah, I here the we are having different kinds of files, right? So here for suppose, so here this is the institute name, right? So he is the owner of his institute. Okay, Sanketik is the owner of his institute. Okay, for example, here there are students of, right, number of students are there, are also there, student 1, student 2, student 3. Okay, like that they are there, but they are the group of students 1 2 3 student 1 2 3, they are comes under in group. Okay, so Sanketik is the owner and students are the groups for that. Okay, just for understanding purpose only, I am taking this example. Okay, so here how to change the owner. Okay, how to change the owner. For understanding this, we need to give here, and it requires sudo permissions. Okay, it may ask you the password also. Okay, for the first time, so you need to remember your password and you need to give if it is asking. Okay, sudo chown, and for suppose here, mm, wait, before that we need to get the permission. Wait, yeah, student.txt, right? Okay, so for that sudo chown std. So here, this is the file, but here I'm mentioning the person name. Okay, just assume that this is a one person name. So, but I have not created the user like a student one. So this command may not work. Okay, so command is correct only, but if you want to perform these kind of permissions like ownerships, changing the file ownerships and changing the group permissions, then we need, before that we need to create the users. Okay, first of all, who is the administrator, who is the user, like that we need to create, then we can execute these commands. And also for a group also, first we need to create the group, then we can change the permissions for that group, then only it will work. Without creating the administrator account or without creating the user account, then we can't perform these kind of commands. Okay, but if I say everything now, it may get confusion for you. So here I'm simply trying to explain you. Just try to understand. But here it may give an error. Okay, it may not change the permissions after giving this. Just wait. So student.txt, and here we need to give the username. Okay, for suppose ram. Okay, uh, in order I'm saying again, in order to perform this kind of command, we need to create the username called ram, then only it will work. Hmm. Yeah, it is asking for password, but while entering the password, uh, it will not show the password. Okay, you need to enter. Okay. But while entering the password, you must be you must and should, you need to take care about your whatever you are giving. Okay, because it will not show the password while entering, right? So you need to be cautious. Okay, so here I already told you that there is no, I have not created the username called ram. That's why it is giving invalid user. Okay. For next, I will use the command like chgrp. Grp means group. For group also, I have not created any groups. For if you use the same command, that command, then it will also give the response like this. Okay. So for understanding this, see here, sudo chgrp. This is the ownership. This is the group. Okay. Developers. Just sample.txt. It will also give invalid. So here, I already told you, right? Okay. If you create group, then if you perform like this, then it will execute. Okay. So here, what I am going to do is, I want to assign the file to group. Okay. So this group. Okay. I want to assign a file to group, and useful in shared folders are team projects. So if I assign the file, then it will be useful for sharing, and sharing in the folders, and also in the team projects. Okay, now let's write the notes for this one. So here RAM, right? So just whatever am kept there, just wait. Here I'm going to copy this one. Just a small note about this one. Okay. The point here we want to write is changes file owner to RAM. Okay. And these requires sudo or root access. Okay. That's why I had given here sudo. Okay. This is about our decision. Before closing the session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed in the today's class. So we have started with the file permissions and ownership. Sorry, owner. Okay, so first of all, we are understood the file permissions, like what is RW, what is R, uh, what is RIFN. Okay, and then we had also discussed about the changing the permissions. So how to change the permissions? Okay, here I had mentioned the wait for understanding this. Wait. If I put here, then you can understand something what somewhat better. Okay, this is the reference of and the meaning of this. What is RW and what is R and next what is R? You can understand like that. Okay, next for here also. Okay. Chmod sample. Numeric method, right? Yeah. This is the command we executed. Okay. And the purpose of this 755 is mentioned in below. I will send these notes for the registered candidates. Okay. For registration, you can visit our description. There are some links. Okay, for registering and about course details and all. You can watch there. Next, O equal to R. Okay, what is O here I mentioned and equal to R. What is equal to R also I had mentioned. Okay, is there anything else to mention? Yeah, G minus W also. G and W. Okay, next 2 plus X also better. Whatever we are executed, I am giving the notes for those commands only. Okay. You also mentioned plus X also. I had mentioned here. Next. Okay. These are the commands we have discussed. Okay. Next. So here Uh, yeah. By seeing this, you can simply understand. You don't need that much explanation. So, okay. Next, we had discussed about numeric commands. 7 means 4 plus 2 plus 1. 4 means read. 2 means W. And 1 means X. Like that, we need to assume and we can execute like that. Next, we had also discussed about file ownerships. First of all, ownership means for ownership, we had used so chown command sudo chown rm student.txt. Okay, so here changing the while ownership for the one particular person. Okay, and also we have discussed about grp, right? Yeah, we need to mention here this also. Okay, this is about our today's session. Excellent work. Now you know how to check, modify, and manage permissions and ownership in Linux. Practice these commands on your system to get confidence. Like, share, and subscribe, and join our live classes at Sanketik live classes for more Linux sessions. See you in next part, where we will learn about file searching and process management in Linux. Thanks for watching.